Hey, Mrs. Joe, come on in. Take a seat. It's good to see you again. All right. Well, we're here to talk about Joe, so let's get started. First of all, I just wanted to say that honestly, Joe rocks. There are some things about Joe that are just incredible. First of all, I love his enthusiasm to learn. I mean, I know you got my phone call and we're here to talk about his low test scores, but he does have an enthusiasm to learn. And I've even heard that from some other teachers. And so that is just so encouraging to us. It just lets me know that no matter what these test scores are, like he's ultimately going to get through and do well in life. His enthusiasm to learn is great. Plus, as I'm sure you are well aware of, Mrs. Joe, like Joe has such a talent for drawing. And, um, you know, uh, I let him doodle during lectures sometimes because I know it helps him actually concentrate. And even just his doodles are quite incredible. It's pretty neat to see that kind of talent developing. And Joe is super respectful. That honestly, unfortunately, can't be said about every student. I wish it could, but Joe is just super respectful, and that lets me know that you and your husband must be doing some great things at home. And so he's a really good example of how to treat other students and how to treat teachers. And so I just want you to be encouraged that it is such a pleasure to have Joe around. And so I wanted to ask you actually, what are your favorite things about Joe? As I just continue to get to know him as a teacher, what are two or three things, like what are some of your favorite things about Joe? I'll just write those down right here. Okay, now I got this little graph here to show you. I do all of our quizzes and tests on Google Classroom, so it's really easy for me to be able to just cut and paste these graphs and kind of show you. So these are four end of unit tests that we've had since the beginning of December, and now as we're getting into February here. And so Joe's scores are in brown, and the class average is in blue. So you can see that as far as tests are concerned, Joe is well below the average test score. So that's kind of the concerns we're having here. So I had a few areas I really wanted to discuss with you. Modified testing options. There are some options available, some different ways we could do tests. Also, I did want to kind of ask, like, as far as test preparation goes, like what's going on in the home, how you see Joe preparing for tests at home, and maybe even just a few suggestions and ways that you think we can help Joe improve preparing and getting ready for those tests. All right. Well, I'm glad we were able to discuss these things. Again, it's just so great to have Joe in class. And so I'm really glad we agreed on these things. And I'm glad you told me that Joe is actually going to have some testing for learning disabilities on the 15th of this month. So I'm going to jot that down here just as a reminder to myself. And then we agreed on the phone call next month. So I'll be able to talk to you about the results of the test and let you know how he's done on the next end of unit test and some of the quizzes that we'll have. So we'll be able to check in with each other then. And then, yeah, that's great that you've decided that homework club twice a week is a good idea. And I'll make sure the homework club supervisors know that we're really going to look to improve his test preparation, studying for tests and things like that. And then next test, I will try an oral test for him, and we'll see if that makes some improvement. So, all right, Mrs. Joe, tell your husband I said hi. It was great getting to connect with you, and we'll keep in touch.